Shalom, shalom. Happy Sabbath, everybody.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
Welcome to another episode of Latter Days Activity, where we go and talk about this activity out in the world that's matching up with the last days. That's biblical prophecy. So we go first. We gonna go around and introduce ourselves. I'm Brother Marcus. Go ahead.
I'm brother Jerry.
Shalom, Brother Jeremiah.
Shalom to Jamil.
All praises, all praises. Mute it. All right. Jeremiah, we need you on that job. All right, so today we're gonna talk about domestic violence. Domestic violence. We got a couple videos that we gonna react to, show how, based on the scriptures, how we supposed to treat our spouses, treat our husbands, treat our wives, and show that this is off. And we gonna show that this is off. So let's look at let's react to this first video. No, it's the I think you already got it up. Yeah, you gotta share it out. That's first. Go share it out. Yeah, go ahead.
The man repeatedly rams the store.
Yeah, police say this led to a high-speed chase that ended with the suspect getting shot. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live in Lauderhill with more.
Go to the beginning.
A woman running into a gas station to hide as a man repeatedly rams the store.
Yeah, police say this led to a high-speed chase that ended with the suspect getting shot. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live in Lauderhill with more. Christian.
You watch this video and you ask yourself, what was this man thinking? A man clearly out of his mind. Just moments prior, we see a woman around 5 a.m. Friday locking the door behind her as she enters his Plantation Mobile gas station on West Broward Boulevard and Nob Hill Road.
Please don't open the door.
She's asking the clerk to hide her from her boyfriend and call police. The clerk on the phone with 911 as the man outside is banging his fist on the door. The woman and the clerk go hide just before it gets worse.
Now, what can this woman have done that got this man so pissed off? This man is trying to, what they call that, dash and smash and dash.
Right.
He trying to do a smash and dash, but just to get to his woman. What could she have done? And then she walked in there all calmly. Can you hide me? This man going crazy, man. Go back to it.
harasser enters the gas station through the crack, but he scrambles moments before police arrive.
Anybody in here? Just you guys? Yeah.
The crashing menace of a man sending police on a car chase before he ditches the vehicle and runs away. But police track him down in this Lauderhill neighborhood on 16th Street and 31st Avenue. It's where officers say he tried reaching for one of their weapons, forcing at least one of them to shoot. Neighbors left shaken.
Traumatized, to be honest. I've never witnessed anything that close to where I live, especially a shooting.
You can imagine the long list of very serious charges this man is facing. At last check, though, he is still at the hospital and in critical condition. Live in Lauderhill, I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10 News.
Yeah, they had to pop him. They had, even when they caught him, he tried reaching for his gun, and they had to pop him. Fix that. You can look to see if it worked right there. So they had to pop him. Let's get Ephesians 5. Ephesians chapter 5. This, fellas, if a woman gets you this angry, you do not need to be with her.
Right.
That's this man, he finna be locked up for some time. Think of the money just in damages he caused to that store. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't get off free with that. That and she was all calm.
Right.
You know, like she was like she tried to get him to that point.
Right. Something happened.
Something happened big.
Right.
So let's get that. Ephesians 5:25.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it.
So this is a commandment. I know all the scriptures is for reproof, doctrine, instructions of life. This is a commandment. We're supposed to love our wives. Go ahead.
That he may sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
Go ahead.
That he might present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish.
So it said this is how Christ is presenting the church to God. Christ got to present a cleansed church to God. Go ahead.
So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
Let's say he that loveth his wife love himself, because the two are one. The two are one. Y'all want to hear something?
Yeah. I want to script First Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. Because what you just brought out, that's on point. And that's the way that we ought to be walking in. You know, we know in the truth you need to prove a sister, prove a friend. And then the Lord is telling us how we ought to deal with them. But it's probably most likely in this case that ain't happening. They probably ain't married. They probably together. They both of this world. Ain't no telling what she done did. Ain't no telling what he done did. So read that for me out.
First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Right. That brother is out of his damn mind for that sister. Ain't no telling what he done seen on the phone. Ain't no telling. In his mind, that's his. And he's out of his mind for that sister. That brother don't give a damn about nothing. Read what you got.
And become servants for their sakes.
That's right. Keep on.
Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women.
Right. That boy finna get him a good sentence. He putting everybody's life in danger, his own life in danger. Did they kill him?
He in critical condition. I didn't even follow up to see if he died or not.
Yeah, that boy is out of his wits. You know what I'm saying? That verse describes what's going on right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, you don't know this sister, so you don't know what she gonna do. That's why it's so important that you prove a sister.
Right. Let's get it was another video. Go back. You can stay in that same. Was this the next one? Yeah. Let's get this one. It's still sharing out. You got to share it out.
My question though was,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
was it worth it?
Damn.
I mean, like, is it worth all the headache you about to go through?
Right.
For maybe if you just seen something on their phone, like at the end of the day, it ain't worth you being away from your family.
Right.
It ain't worth it, chasing after no female.
That's crazy. And that's he's sitting in that hospital thinking that, because straight from that hospital bed, he goes straight to the jail cell.
You know they got him handcuffed on the bed.
Yeah, he handcuffed.
And guess where she's at?
She over Nug.
I told you.
Nug 2. That's Nug 1 locked up to the bed.
Right.
Nug 2 is waiting on her. That's crazy. Let's get that next one. Yeah.
Of some really terrifying memories and scars that can take a lifetime to heal. Today, 2 brave women are stepping up to tell the public what needs to be done to help more victims escape to safety. Paula Tutman has their pleas, and you may recall one woman whose story broke hearts all over Metro Detroit.
A difficult day made even more difficult for Faith Brown.
What I want to say to everyone, although you may be still hurting, you're tired of feeling the pain, you can't give up.
In 2016, Faith Brown was Faith Green. Her then husband, Gregory, a longtime abuser, attacked his family, killing all 4 children, 2 of them executed in front of Faith, who was also attacked and slashed.
I never can get, those images out my head. For a long time, it played over and over like a movie reel in my head.
7 years later, the question is, how is she doing and how on earth is she doing it? And the answer, working with women and men to help them get out of abusive relationships and to find life and hope afterwards. But this year has been particularly tough.
As time goes on, the numbness is starting to fall away. It's becoming more real. Not that it never was real, but it's only so much you can handle at a time. So I think now it's really starting to hit me.
A mother of 5, Jay, also spoke. Her abusive husband shot her 8 times.
I was shot 2 times in the face, 2 times in the neck, my arm, my stomach, and 2 times in my hip, because I was trying to crawl to get out of the situation.
But he's still out there, free.
The system is so broken. I went to trial and they found him not guilty for reasonable doubt. And some of the jurors said that they were confused with the rules.
I try to get help too. The system is messed up. The system failed us a lot of different times.
But more than absolutely anything, it is important for women, and yes, men, to know that as hard as it can be to get away, there is hope on the other side, even when so much is taken.
There's hope, and even when you go through these things, there's still a chance for a second life. It's not fair, because if you're still here, you're here for a purpose, whether it's regardless of how it happened, So don't give up hope.
Paula Tutman, Local 4.
It also said.
Yeah, and we got many of our sisters got stories like this, stories from when they was in the world, even stories from after when they came in the truth. We have to understand that the commandments are here for a reason, and I want to talk to the men. This is for the men and the women, but especially for the men. Let's get Ephesians 4 and 26.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
It say, be angry and sin not. Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
So what do that mean? Be angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. What do that really mean? Let's talk about this, brothers. When whatever happened in all these situations, it didn't happen that night. This is built up bitterness, anger, stuff that men that don't know how to deal with nothing, they just hold it in and let it build up. And what happened is they explode. It's like a ticking time bomb. And why is that? Let's get give me Sirach 20 and verse 2. This is why there's so many men, even women, but mostly men walking around and they are ticking time bombs. Ticking time bombs. Let's get that. Sirach 20 and 2.
Sirach chapter 20, verse 2. It is much better to reprove.
So it's much better to reprove. If somebody do something to you, it's better to rebuke them, to correct them, than what?
Than to be angry secretly.
Than to be angry secretly. That's what it means. Don't let the sun go down on your wrath. Can't go to bed angry. Can't go to sleep angry, holding this stuff in. Read that again.
It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. And he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt.
Because that creates a ticking time bomb. The situation that happened on those particular days or nights, that wasn't the thing that caused them to go off, or not the reason. That was probably the what they say, the straw that broke the camel's back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They not just something that just automatically go off like that. Those are spirits that's been lingering in them, that's been tempting them for weeks, months, years, and they've been holding it in.
Right.
I want some.
Right.
They're like, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I got some real quick, kind of going what you talking about spirit, because like you said, when you got something on your mind, yeah, let me turn me up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Might be a little much, but when you got something weighing your spirit down, you gotta get you some counsel or something. Talk to somebody. But I'm gonna get this scripture real quick, kind of go off what you're saying. Like, let's talk with the sister, because the brother clearly got some demons. So let's get that. Proverbs 25 and 28.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
So it's like if you got no rule over your spirit, it's like a city that's broken down and without walls.
Right.
Y'all know them and you can't see it nowadays, but like even in America, like cities now, they got walls. It's just the way they got them now is technology. But back in the day, back in the ancient days, they had walls around the cities to keep out the enemy. Because anybody get in, take over, destroy the city. That's how it is with us as men. If we can't control our spirits, if we can't control our emotions, man, any kind of spirit can get in on you. You know what I'm saying? That's why these brothers, they going crazy over these women and stuff, because they have no rule over their spirits. The most I read it again for me out.
Proverbs 25 and 28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls.
Say it's broken down and without walls. If we say broken down without walls, means it's in a lower state. A brother that cannot control spirits always in a lower state, broken down without walls. Now go to Matthew 12:45.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 45. Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
And that's the warning. Like that's why that's why the commandments are important. That's the warning. Always understand, if you can't control, first it's one thing if you do have your spirit under control. But as someone who fears God, who keeps the commandments, you gotta stay on top of that, because them spirits always gonna come back, and when they come back, read it again.
Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself.
That should make you afraid. That should make you buckle down. That should make you want to get stronger in the scriptures, because 7 spirits more wickeder than that wicked spirit that you already had. And that's what the brother in the video, the sisters, they battered. You know what I'm saying? They said they have been traumatized by these brothers who can't control their spirits. So it's a warning to all brothers out there. Gotta have control of those spirits, man, because you'll see you can become something that you never saw yourself being. Go ahead, Up.
Right. One thing about that too is, you see red flags. You gotta see them red flags. Right. You gotta watch what people say. No matter how mad you get, it's certain things you don't say, no threat you should make. And when for the sisters, if you see a brother you're dealing with, you should only be dealing with a brother you prove, and that's your husband. But when you're dealing with them, you gotta watch out, because mental illness might creep in, whatever. Right. And if you're dealing with somebody who has, to me, an effeminate spirit where he can't control himself and he's gonna lash out, you know what I'm saying? Then you gotta be circumspect. Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk light, and you might have to get on up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the type of person you want to be going back and forth with. You don't need to get the last word. You need to get the hell out. That's what you need.
Exactly. Exactly. That's 100%. If get out of there, because you got to defend the life that the Most High gave you, and that's from your spouse. Because if you see the spirit on your spouse, get to safety. Call the police. Hebrews 12. This for the men and the women. Deal with your problems, man. Deal with your problems. A lot of times, there's men that's going with that be angry secretly thing. The people who are angry secretly, a lot of times they expect their spouse to be mind readers. You supposed to just know. That's why all therapists, psychology, communication is big. Communicating, you got to know how to communicate. You can't you can't walk around like people are mind readers. Let's get Hebrews 12, and let me see where the story. Hebrews 12, and let's start at 15. Well, start at 14.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 14. Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see the Lord.
So it says, follow peace with all men. This is what we should be seeking. Go ahead.
Looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you.
That's what I wanted. It say, lest there be any root of bitterness springing up and trouble you. That's them people that's angry secretly. That bitterness, that when people explode, that's that bitterness. That's when that bitterness spring up, guess what it turns into? Anger. That bitterness turned to anger. Read that part again.
lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you, and thereby many be defiled.
And it say many are defiled by that bitterness that springs up. Because that when that anger hit, what do they do? They sin. That's that bitterness. Let go of that. Let go of that bitterness, man. People don't know how to if somebody hurt you or did something to you, communicate it. Communicate it. Sometimes people don't even know if they did something to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know. And you're just angry secretly, getting more defiled. That bitterness turned into anger. Now, one day you explode. When y'all see people exploding, it don't just start that day. That's the truth. That's the truth. Let's get the next one, unless y'all got something. Y'all can just talk.
Okay, I got one scripture. The old basic, very necessary, Sirach 6 and 7. Because it's very necessary. Now, a lot of times people in the world, of course, they don't know to prove a friend. They see a brother, they say, oh, this is a handsome brother. Or he got a nice car. Good job. Now you get to introducing them to everybody. You laying down with him, and he really just on his best behavior so he can get what he want.
Right.
But later on down the line, he gonna show you who he really is. Go ahead, read that for me.
Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him.
Right. So prove the friend. Get to know the friend, and don't be hasty to credit him. So in proving a friend, it might have to be a year or 2 years. You're trying to choose somebody you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Right. So you might need to take your time. See how this brother reacts when something don't go his way. You know what I'm saying? Get to know who this person is. See how we deal with other people. When he got problems on the job, when he got problems with his family member, you can see the red flags a lot of times. People do change. So you can prove a friend, and then next thing you know, something come up. But yeah, this is the first layer of protection. Prove a friend, and don't be hasty to credit them, because a lot of times our people just head over heels real quick. And then next thing you know, you a baby mama, or you getting chased in a store by a man ramming it with a car.
Damn.
You ain't never lied. Hey, jump down to verse 16 real quick.
Verse 6, okay, Ecclesiastic, Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 16. A faithful friend is the medicine of life.
A faithful friend is a medicine of life. Remember, say prove a friend. So that's a high title. That means a friend is a very honorable title. You can't just give that to anybody. They gotta earn that. Meaning when you do like I brought up early, proving, it could take about 2-3 years, as long as it need to, because like you said, you gotta spend the rest of your life with this person. And we talking in the case of spouses. So it's a faithful friend is the medicine of life. Y'all know what medicine is. That's the stuff that heal you.
Right.
So your friend's supposed to heal you. Right. Not be like you said, not be out here trying to run you down at the gas station, wherever y'all they was at. Go on.
And they that fear the Lord shall find him.
So there you go. It starts with the fear of the Lord. You can't find a faithful friend if God ain't in it. If you ain't applying his commandments, you finna be hasty. And you gonna be with the I know a lot of females that go through that. Quick to give everybody that title. Know what I'm saying? It's a common thing these days too. Like a lot of girls call these dudes their friends, and they be sleeping with them and stuff. Like that's my best friend. Right. So they throw the title around like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Giving it up to just anybody. That's best friend right there. And so he's slapping her around. But yeah, a faithful friend is like medicine.
Let me get a precept to that. Sirach chapter 19. Let's see what the Bible call you if you give people credit hastily. Let's see what the Bible call you. Sirach 19 and verse 4.
Sirach chapter 19, verse 4. He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
It said a person that's hasty to give credit is light-minded, means simple. That light-minded is a more politically correct way to say you stupid.
Right.
That's what light-minded is. So read that again.
He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
Go ahead.
And he that sinneth shall offend against his own soul.
So when we sin, we offend against our own soul. So that's like the brother was saying, you gotta see somebody. I call it in every season. Every season is the highs, the lows, the just rights.
Right.
You know, every season, that's every season. You got to see them when things are going good. You got to see them when things are going bad. You got to see them when things are just okay. You got to see them when things are going bad. You got to see them in every season. And that's when you truly know somebody, is when you see them in every season. Some people, it's a lot of people hide themselves with things in certain seasons because they don't want people to see them in that season, how they act, how they look, their countenance.
Right.
You know, they'll hide themselves. That's not the best thing to do. You want people to see you in every season, because that's the people that see you in every season are the people that truly knows you. The people that truly knows you are the people that's going to be there for you. That's the thing, because we all know somebody that you don't see in months.
Right.
And the reason why you ain't see them is because they was going through something and they was acting a fool. They was acting a damn fool. And then when you see them again, they good. But let you see them when stuff was going bad. They messed around, cussed you out.
Right. Right.
You know, dang, what's wrong with you? You know, like you gotta go through that. If somebody I know is going through a bad season, they cuss me out. Hey, dad, I know you going through something. What's up? You know what I'm saying? This ain't like you. So that's why that every season is important. You can't go and hide it. Face your problems, face your people. You know what I mean?
Right. And you know, another thing, when you hasty to credit somebody, one thing I like to think about in the proving stages is like when you go on a job interview, right? Somebody go in for a job interview, they come in, they put their best clothes on, they say the perfect things, everything is all good. But the job, what does the job do? They say, you know what? 90-day probation. Yeah. Let's watch you for a while.
Right.
The job just don't say, all right, give him a badge. Nah, hold up. Let's see who this brother is. And then in a year or in 2 months, he late. Okay, he late again. Okay, he coming back late from break. He calling off. You know, it's a probationary period.
Right.
So if a job gonna give it to you, how much more should you do that with somebody you're gonna spend your life with?
Exactly.
Somebody that's gonna be over your children. You know, you gotta watch them. They on probation.
That's a damn good point, because some job they don't even say in 90 days you can't even get no benefits. They said we ain't paying for nothing. No, you can't get your teeth cleaned or nothing. No doctor visits till after we prove you for these 90 days. You can't get no. That's a good point. Let's get that next video. Yeah, go to the one that's sharing out already. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, yeah, let's get that one. And this was a professional athlete, man. You can't tell me this dude ain't holding nothing in.
A warning on this next story. These images are disturbing and they are hard to watch. A Pennsylvania minor league baseball player has lost his job after video surfaced of him beating his girlfriend to the ground. The Lancaster Barnstormers announced they
That fair use up. And I want y'all to know this y'all get ready for this video because this shows the actual abuse. So I'm letting everybody know this showing the actual abuse. So if you don't want to see it, go take a bathroom break real quick.
They are severing ties with minor leaguer Danry Vasquez. Surveillance video of the 2016 attack shows him hitting the woman in a stairwell in Texas back when he was a Houston Astros prospect. You see him right there, the impact of the punch, and her just crumpled to the floor. The DA says Vasquez has since completed probation and attended anger management courses.
Come on, man. Now that's you see how he couldn't wait till that door closed. It looked like he was at practice. Looked like he was at practice. That's a brother that don't love himself. Because remember, it said, let's get that again, Ephesians 5 and 28. Ephesians 5 and 28.
Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies.
It said, love your wives as your own bodies. Go ahead.
He that loveth his wife loveth himself.
It say, he that love his wife love himself. So if he is doing that to his wife, get Sirach 14 and 5. He don't love himself.
Right. Sirach chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself.
If you could do that to your wife, you doing it to yourself. So if you are evil to yourself, go ahead.
To whom will he be good?
To whom will he be good to? That's one of my favorite scriptures right there. If he doing that to his wife, imagine what he'll do to you.
Right, that's a fire precept.
Imagine what he'll do to you. This the person he is taking care of, loving, probably got children together with. If he'll do that to her, imagine he see me in a dark alley.
Right. He was swinging for the fences.
Right.
Damn.
He was trying to hit a home run with a head. These brothers got, and it's not just the brothers too, it's the women too. Because there's a lot of cases where the women is beating up on the husband. That is bitterness. Bitterness and anger. I got some.
I just got a quick precept, something small. Colossians 3 and 19. Something slight, but just a little right though.
Right. Colossians chapter 3, verse 19. Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them.
Man, you ain't even supposed to be holding no grudge against your wife, let alone beating on her like this brother was doing. You're not even supposed to be angry with you. You like the scripture you brought out earlier. Don't let not the sun go down on your wrath.
Right.
Y'all supposed to be at peace with each other. So that's out of hand right there. That's it though.
Yeah, I got it, man, fellas. I got to know how to communicate, man. I got to know how to. The man lost his whole career over that. Over that 5 seconds, he lost his whole career. Ain't nobody finna deal with you.
Right, that's crazy.
Let's get the next one. Let go to the list. Let me look at the next video. Oh yeah, that one. Emotional as Bow Wow. Let's get.
Boy, Bow Wow in the news.
Damn.
What Bow Wow done did?
That's Bow Wow with this little chick. Yeah, ain't no audio. It's the elevator cam.
Man, taking off the jacket.
What do you say?
That's and let me tell y'all this. Emotional men are not fit to lead. Emotional men is not fit to lead. Let's get that in Titus. This one we want. 1 Timothy 3.
No,
about the bishop.
Yes.
Let's
Read
get that
verse
one about the bishop.
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desired a good work. A bishop then must be blameless, the husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, no striker.
No what?
No striker.
No striker. Go ahead.
Not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
So it said you can't be a striker. You got to be patient, not a brawler. That means you can't be emotional. Like said, that's an effeminate trait.
Yep. Yep.
That them bow wow look effeminate in that damn elevator. How's you puffing up to your gal?
Right.
What's up? Taking off his coat. What's like that's effeminate as hell.
Right.
Men, you can't be leaders being emotional like that. That is effeminate. That's a sin. Because you ain't supposed to be effeminate.
Right. I just got a comment. Yeah. A lot of these brothers out here like that because they don't know who they dealing with. Ain't no telling what she done did, but now she got you all out of your body over something. That's how she moved. But if you would have laid back and watched her for a minute, you would have known that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. She probably was texting the next rapper or whatever. She don't want Bow Wow. She trying to look for Future. And when he found out, you see what he did. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. That's what them girls do.
Right. Let's get that Ciroc 26.
Should have got you a humble young woman of the Lord with a head wrap on.
Exactly.
All right. Ciroc 26.
23.
Verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
You see that? Wicked women are given to wicked men and vice versa. You attract what you are.
Right.
You attract what you are. I heard a sister say, one time I was on this podcast, the sister said that we was talking about the dynamics of relationships, and the sister said that sometimes I gotta test the man to see if he gonna put me in my place. You know, I gotta test the man to see if he gonna put me in my place. And she got to say, well, I said, how do you test the man? She said, well, you know how our mouths be. You know, we just gotta be slick with our mouths. You know, that's something that our women got, black women work on. It's our mouths. And I said, okay, a man that got his stuff together is not looking for a woman that's still working on her mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no man finna be like, give you grace. He did the hard work to overcome his demons, get his life together, but yet I'm finna get with you and you talking about you can't even control your mouth. And you gotta see if he can put you in your place. A man that got his stuff together, sisters, he gone. He gone.
Right.
He not finna sit there and give you grace to get yourself together, and he done already did the work to get himself together. Let's get that in Ecclesiastes 7. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. Our sisters want grace they want to get the perfect man. You gotta be damn near Superman to get these chicks out here. And yet they Catwoman.
Right.
Still stealing from the stealing diamonds and stuff. You know what I mean? Nah.
Right.
Superman want a superwoman, not Catwoman. Let's get that. Sirach Ecclesiastes 7 and 26.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death, the woman.
The woman is bitter. That's why she can't control her mouth. Go ahead.
Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands.
Go ahead.
Whoso pleaseth God.
The man that pleases God, the man that overcomes his demons, gets himself together. Go do what?
Shall escape from her.
Good man go escape from women like that.
Right.
We go get escape from women like that. Go ahead.
But the sinner,
the man that's still getting this working on his mouth, go ahead.
Shall be taken by her.
Go be taken by. So the man that's working on himself, he gonna be the one that gets the woman that's still working on herself.
Right.
He gonna be the one that fall to your little, I'ma test him out to see if he gonna put you in your place. He gonna be ramming the damn gas station. He gonna be driving his car through the damn gas station. Or he gonna be knocking you down them steps like the baseball player. Yeah, that's how you gonna get put in your place. Keep playing with that brother that's trying to work on himself.
Right. And he probably been simping the whole time, and he done emptied his pockets, his bank account, all that, and then you done let him down.
Right.
And you don't even know who you playing with. You playing with the effeminate thug that's willing to take your life and throw his away. Straight up. So yeah, quit playing with these boys. Stay away from them. These brothers dangerous. Ain't no so because some of these females be like, I got a man for this, I got a man to pay the bills, I got a man for that. You don't know that this brother you dangling over here has a weak, effeminate spirit, and he will kill you.
Right.
Straight up.
Right.
You can't play with everybody. You remember the movie Players Club and old girl at the club, she dancing, thinking that she just dancing. And you remember old boy followed her home?
Yeah, he followed
I spent all my money. I spent all my money on you. Yeah. Keep playing with him. He gonna show up. He said, I'll watch you home every night.
Yeah, he said, I'll make sure you get home safe every night.
Boy, you better, hey.
I done spent all my money on you.
We need a name. We got Nug for the brother. What's this brother name right here?
Yeah, we gotta find him with that the secret admirer. The secret lover.
That's a good one right there.
Damn. Yeah, I better quit playing. Yeah. You didn't talk about you got a man for this, a man for that, a man for that. All right. I bet none of them know about each other. Because soon as they find out, you ain't getting no more favors. Pimping yourself out for favors. All right, let's get the next one. Let's go to the list. Let me see where we at. Was that all right. Let's get the Breakfast Club. Let's get Jess. Man. So we just at domestic violence, man. That's nothing to play with. Y'all better quit playing with each other. Get yourselves together. Get off them demons. So let's get this one.
Hello.
Hello. Hey baby, it's the man. I wanted to call and say happy birthday.
Thank you.
I know it's a special day for you. I can't wait to see you. I'm so proud of you. I love that you're standing divine all the time.
Oh, this Chris,
And
this
you're
Chris.
just such an amazing woman. I can't wait to see you later. And then I'm so excited for our little bundle of joy as well, baby.
Little bundle of what?
Little what?
Little bundle of joy.
You pregnant? We don't gotta act clueless now. Yay! Hilarious is pregnant.
Yes, he's pregnant.
Hey, Chris, congratulations, my brother.
I definitely appreciate it.
Congratulations, my brother. Jess Hilarious is pregnant.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
How many
I am
months?
pregnant.
Can we ask?
Yes, I am 3 months. So I'm 13 weeks, y'all.
13 weeks.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you, baby. I
Congrats.
love you.
I love you too, baby.
Chris, you know what would be an amazing Valentine's Day gift?
What?
Let me know.
An engagement ring.
What's wrong with you?
Shut up. An engagement ring would be an amazing Valentine's gift, Chris.
You don't know what that man's doing.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay,
don't
say
worry.
less.
Stop
Say
playing
less.
with stop playing with my Latino.
Be safe out there, Chris. Congratulations again, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. I love you, baby.
Love you too. I see you tonight.
Love you too, baby. All right, man.
You really got snowed in, huh, Jess?
Period.
Wow.
Oh
No,
my
ain't no
God.
period. Ain't no period.
Ain't no period. Ain't no period for the next 6 months. Ain't no period.
She more like got plowed
Oh
in.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Congratulations, Jess.
Thank you.
That's why you've been in here all tired. Y'all can get off YouTube, okay? Leaving comments about Jess in there high, Jess in there drunk, Jess in there tired. No,
Yes.
Jess just pregnant.
Yes.
She is
Okay?
pregnant.
You said Jess was zooted her first week. I'm like, no, I did not get high and come in here zooted on my first week.
No, she was just in here throwing up every day.
All right,
morning.
pause,
A couple times.
pause. Jess was getting her club shot up. That's what Jess was doing. She, you can stop sharing, remove that. So Jess was getting that club shot up, man. Why did we play this video? We played this video because this kind of goes into the domestic thing as well, because we have a problem with people scared to get canceled these days. We have to bring back the shame. It used to be a shame to be pregnant before you was married. She's up there all grins, smiling.
Right.
The dudes is clapping for her.
Right.
Where's the accountability? Where's the accountability of these people is about to bring? Now, remind you, she already got one bastard. This is called, get Exodus 20. Get Exodus 20. One of my favorite scriptures too. Exodus 20 and verse 5.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generations of them that hate me.
It said, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. This is generational curses. This is when women do not learn from their mistakes. You can't have just one bastard and learn and say, you know what? I'm not going to have my next kid until I get married.
Right.
She did the exact same thing. And the reason why our sisters keep doing it is men like that.
Right.
Men like that. They sitting there clapping for, and he tried to be slick. He talked about a dope gift on Valentine's Day would be an engagement ring. You know, he tried to be slick and throw it in there. Why? Don't clap for stuff like that.
Right.
Because, y'all go ahead, man.
She didn't get that no energy when he said it anyway.
Right.
And homeboy on the phone simping like, baby, our little bundle of joy, and I'm at home under the covers waiting on you.
Yeah, I ain't heard no man talk like that in a long time.
man.
Boy.
That's a good one right here though for you. Get a I'm not sorry, Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 6.
She probably went home and said, "Man, why you calling my damn job?"
Right, don't
Right,
be
that's why they're like, you got snowed in. No, you got plowed in. Boy, you crazy. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4, verse 6. For children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial.
Like they witnesses of wickedness against the parents. Like I just said earlier, you already got one bastard. Now you finna go have another one. It show how foolish you are. Show how you ain't learned from your mistakes. You're gonna continue to make them. And like you say, it is a witness because dudes, they just laughing about it. It's a joke to them.
Right.
No correction. And why would she fix it? Let's get that in John chapter 3. Why would she? I'm gonna tell y'all this. Until our community starts shaming women for this, they gonna keep doing it. They gonna keep doing being single. I ain't gonna say single mothers. They gonna keep being baby mamas. Because that's what she is, a baby mama. Watch this. John 3 and 20.
John chapter 3, verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hated the light.
It said they hate the light. If you keep sinning, that means you hate the light. Go ahead.
Neither cometh to the light.
And they not gonna come to the light unless what?
Lest his deeds shall be reproved.
Unless you get reproved, rebuked. Why would she change if she got grown men, co-workers older than her, clapping for her?
Right.
Clapping for her. And then you can imagine what they were saying in the comments.
Well,
Congratulations.
Turn her on.
You heard what they were saying though? Like talk about how she getting plowed and stuff.
Right.
The same thing just happened with Nelly and Ashanti.
Oh, she knocked?
She knocked up. And everybody like, yay. All he did was get her pregnant.
Right.
Hey, it ain't like he married her.
Right. He did. He got it. They've been messing with each other for years. And he ain't even married her yet, but he done got her pregnant.
And she let him get him pregnant.
That's all she wanted.
Right.
That's all she wanted.
And you know, they are the example for so many young women. And in their circumstances, they may not, their children gonna grow up a certain way, but for the young women that's following after them and they getting pregnant outside of marriage, that young man gonna grow up and be the young monster on the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, get that in Isaiah 3.
Exactly.
And 12. Because if you ain't got no father, no husband in a household guiding the child, you know, Nug gonna be on the corner. You know, his role model gonna be NBA young boy, everybody. So that's protection for your child when you have a husband. But when you just getting your club shot up and you ain't married and you ain't got no man that you done proved in a house,
right?
You damn near setting yourself up for failure. Read that for me,
Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right. So the women that's looking up to these young ladies, they are raising up these young boys that you see in the neighborhood with these Dracos and AR pistols. They the ones get knocked up outside of marriage, and these young boys oppress the whole neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never had nobody in life. I ain't gonna even say that because she might see this. But read verse. Let me see. Matter of fact, 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and 8. That goes along with that. Cause these sisters had these young boys and they hit the streets at 14 years old. And like I said, they walk around with these purses on with a Glock in it, with a 30-round magazine in it. You know what I'm saying? And they terrorize and they oppress thing. So what the Lord called them in this scripture you got?
Isaiah, I'm sorry, 2 Ezra 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places.
That's 2 Ezra 5 and 8.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
What's that script? That's the scripture.
That's it. 2 Ezra 5 and 8.
2 Ezra 5 and 8. All right, we'll keep reading.
No, that read it again. What it started off with.
2 Ezra chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrous women shall bring forth monsters.
Right. That's what I wanted right there. That end part. Yeah, these women gonna bring forth monsters. You know what I'm saying? Don't look up rap video, but if you watch the rap video lately, they all in the camera like this. With their Glocks, with their Dracos, with their purses, with their Pooh Shiesty masks. And this is the result of a woman who's not married getting pregnant like her favorite celebrity. But when you do it, it don't end up like how they do it. They living in mansions in nice neighborhoods. You living down here on the west side. You know what I'm saying? So when your baby daddy ain't there, your little boy out here in the game, and it ain't gonna end up nice.
You know what? That's the effect that hip hop culture got on our people. Period. Exactly what you saying. The life they portray in the music is the life that the young people try to live. Not realizing these are millionaires. These are entertainers. They get paid for this. I remember back in y'all remember when that movie Baby Boy came out? Let's go. We're gonna jump a few years, like the mid 2000s, maybe 2008, that era.
Right.
I remember I used to see comments all over Facebook. People used to post clips of that movie, and all the girls would be like, "Man, I want a relationship like Jody and Yvette guy." I want a man like Jody. Well, now you see the result of it today. Walking around like you just bought out. You explained it perfectly. Trying to be like, what kind of woman want a Jody?
Right.
What's up? I want us to give a shout out to Rick Judah. Rick Judah, what's up, brother? We put a link in the chat if you want to join in on this conversation. If you want to join in, it's a link in the chat. It's our brother Rick Judah right there.
Shalom, bro. Shalom.
Shalom, Rick.
Let's get the next video. Let's see what else we got in there. Scroll down. It was that ain't the full list. Yeah, do all. Scroll down. Get go up one. Hold on. Yeah, go back to the shorts. Do that first one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, either one. Whichever one you sharing out. This one. Yeah.
This is America, ain't Mexico. I don't understand it. I can understand it must not be America. It must be Mexico. Like, you went to Mexico and you heard, like, English music. So it's not being racist. It's what it is. Like, your parents came here from Mexico. Why? Better here. Well, you gotta listen to Mexican music. Your parents came here from Mexico. Now I gotta listen to No, my parents are 5 generations in America. That means like 200 years. America.
The reality is you were simply a walking bag of racism. The people you decided to speak to this way deserve much better than what you gave them.
The nerve of Esau, man.
Right.
The nerve of Esau. They didn't kick people out this land. She can't even play the music in her own damn store without this man talking about that Mexican shit. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got something?
I got no scripture, but y'all ever heard? You know that song they be singing, "This land is your land." This, that,
Yeah.
That goes show the nerve of Esau. Like they kicked, like you said, they kicked Gad out this land, you know, and then make a song called "This land is your land." This land is my land.
Right. And with no guilt. Like
None.
I feel I couldn't even say that with a straight face, knowing that, you know, his people took this land, and you gonna come over here. That's why the Lord said in the scriptures, this dude pride is lifted up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how much
Right.
pride you gotta have to say that, knowing damn well your history books say what you did. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And disrespecting a sister in her own damn store. And that's why it's so important that you know who they is and realize how they move, because that'll be the same one that'll be smiling in your face and
Right.
I watched that show too. Nah, hell nah. That's the devil. Straight up. You ain't got to try to fight him or kill him or nothing, but you better not trust him.
Right.
Straight up. The moment you trust him, he gonna show you who he is. That's how they all feel. He came in there on a buzz. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He came in there,
Right.
he done had a few drinks.
Right.
He came in there showing his true colors. So when he show up to work on Monday and ask you how your weekend was, he really don't give a damn about you. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our people they just so in love with Esau. Matter of fact, let me get a script. So Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Because you know the scriptures say that we are to live not by bread alone, but by every word of God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By every word of God. And so there's nothing that the Lord told us that he just threw out there just because. No, he put it in there for a reason. When you read in 2 Timothy 3:16, it say all scripture is given by inspiration of God. So
Right.
from God's inspiration, he wanted you to know this. Read for me.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right. Don't never, ever, ever, ever trust your neighborhood friendly white boy. Hell no. Don't teach your children to trust them. Stay back. You know what I'm saying? God said don't trust them. We ain't saying that. He didn't have to put this in his book. He put it in there. Don't trust them, because that's how they think. They don't want you here. They don't want to be your friend. And it says, just like iron rusted, so will his wickedness. You know what I'm saying? If you give him the opportunity, you gonna get yours. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust that boy. Stay back.
Let's get Obadiah chapter 1. Read verse 1 through 4.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1 through 4. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning Edom, the so-called father of the so-called Caucasians. Go ahead.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
So we're going to rise up against them in battle. Go ahead.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
They are small among the heathen. Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
Everybody despises the so-called Caucasian. Like for instance, when we go out to these other nations, they don't really see us as Americans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They see them as Americans. That's who they see as Americans. They don't really see us as Americans. They are despised everywhere. Why? Because there's a U.S. embassy everywhere. They set up shop in all their lands. And they are greatly despised. Go ahead.
The pride of thine heart.
The what?
The pride of thine heart hath deceived.
He said the pride of their heart is why he can go and say that with his buzz. Told her, you listening to that Mexican shit? You in America now.
You know how bold you gotta be.
That's pride. That's pride. And he was dead serious. Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Because that's why they call Caucasians. Who lived in the clefts of the rocks. Go ahead.
Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Because they in rulership. Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Said, I'm going to bring thee down to that's why he built them up, so he could bring them down. Same way he built Pharaoh up to bring him down, he built them up to show his power, so he can be praised. But that's crazy, man. Let's get another one. Y'all hear something else? Let's get another one. Go to you got the other one up. Let's get the other one.
You're done. You're done. I'm gonna screw your ass off. Now I want you want to roll, or you want to hold the food? I want to hold the food. You guys are gonna pay for my microwave. It blew up. Oh, you're smiling. Yo, what the? Yo, what the? What's going on with you, bro? Ya, ¿dónde te cocinas? Are you the manager? Oh, no. I'm a manager.
I want to say enormous restraint was shown there. We do not, I have to keep them on, we do not believe in violence. We do not believe in violence. You should have got your ass beat. Now, I'm sorry.
Right.
It's just me. That is my disclaimer. Because again, we don't believe in violence. You should have got a beat down.
I would have beat the brakes off his ass. I don't give a damn. Straight up. Hell no. What?
You sure right. Give me that 1 Timothy 5. Because you know what? And this is for the heathen.
Boy.
1 Timothy 5:22. Because you know what? The Most High gave us this scripture to protect ourselves. But this go for them too.
Right. 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 22. Lay hands suddenly on no man.
Yeah, you don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you touching. Say lay hands sudden. I bet that dude just like
Well, that's crazy, dog.
he just slapped that man. Boy, we
smacked
jumped
him
over that counter.
He smacked him like he had the right to smack him.
Right.
But that's right. He felt like he had the right to smack him. That's the Esau. Go ahead.
Neither be partaker of other men's sins.
Don't let nobody knock you off your square. But lay hands suddenly on no man.
Keep thyself pure. Right. Let me get a script too. Zephaniah 2:1. Yeah, Zephaniah 2:1. Because you know that was 2 videos of our Northern Kingdom brothers and sisters.
Right.
And a lot of times they would rather be with them than with us. You know what I'm saying? So damn, he's showing you who he is. Will he lock you up at the borders? Look at this. He smacked the brother like I said, like he had the right to. This dude came in your store singing your song like this trash, just mocking the hell out of it. But when they see us, they don't want to join with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you got?
We used to Zephaniah 2.
2:1.
Zephaniah 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, Gather together, O nation, not desire.
The Lord said, gather together, nation not desire. Quit trying to intermingle with these people who don't like you. They're going to smile in your face till they have a couple birds and then you a nigga. Or then you a spick or a wetback. You know what I'm saying? Quit trying to gather with them people. Gather together. Read that again, bro.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desire.
We are reading the King James Version Bible, and this is inspiration of God telling you, leave them people alone and gather together with your own people, the righteous people, the Israelites. Gather together, O nation that desire. They don't desire us nowhere. We have to learn to desire each other. I know it's people from Judah that don't like Judah. You want to hang with the friendly neighborhood white boy. Leave him alone. What that is, though, is when they put up that white Christ, you know what I'm saying? And they mind, if Christ is white and if God is white, then everybody you see that's white is okay with me. You know, they can do no wrong. That's why that boy hugged that lady that killed his brother. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a brother that shot his brother. They were trying to put him under the jail. But yeah, gather together with your people because that's how they feel about you. That's how they feel about you. But yeah, I would have beat the brakes off that man.
I wanna actually commend the young brother for not doing nothing. That takes a lot of patience. That takes a lot of wisdom. Because I'm gonna say this. That old man was strapped.
Ooh, okay.
That man, if he wasn't strapped, I don't think he would have did that. He was trying to find a reason to shoot a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was trying to do. Cause I guarantee he had to be. I'm a say 9 times out of 10 that old man was strapped. He had to be because I think they said he was wrong, wasn't he? The old man was wrong. Like he was the one that was wrong about whatever he was arguing about. He was the one that was wrong. That's what it said in the description. So he like, I'm finna antagonize like some what's that Trayvon Martin to like some Trayvon Martin stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got old.
You right though. You right.
Old pistol right here. You know what I mean? Like that man had too much guts.
He smacked him like yeah. Straight up.
Let's get Proverbs 16 and 20. I refuse to believe that man had that much guts, man. That man smacked that man like that. Proverbs 16 and 20.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20. He that handleth a matter wisely.
I think I would say that young man handled that wisely.
He did.
Go ahead.
Shall find good. And whoso trusted in the Lord, happy is he.
And I'm going to show you why he handled it wisely. Go to Proverbs 17 and 28. Proverbs 17 and 28. Because they was recording. I bet the police would have came. Because if they would have started fighting, of course they gonna call the police. The police coming in, guns hot on who?
The brother.
On the brother.
Yep.
On the brother, because he would have been dog whooping him.
Right.
He would have been dog whooping him. Watch this. Proverbs 17 and 28. I don't know if I'm at that level yet. Because I probably would have, you would have had to shoot me.
Right, man. That's hard, bro. That's hard. I thank God.
Yeah. He probably thought he had a gun, and I'm gonna say he probably needed that job. He needed that job. What the sister say? Everybody hates Chris. She said, my husband got 3 jobs.
Right.
Forget this job. Well, there, Proverbs 17, 28.
Proverbs chapter 17, verse 28. Even a fool when he holded his peace.
Because that's what the brother did. He held his peace. Go ahead.
It's counted wise.
It's counted wise. So that's why when we see that, we gotta say people is wise that's able to hold their peace like that. Go ahead.
And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding.
You see that? That's what he did. He held his peace and he shut up his lips. All he said, bro, what's your problem? Like, he went light on him. But, man, that would have been somebody with no patience. No, you know what I'm saying? That's working on themselves.
You got one more time and you're through.
They would have been, they would have threw everything that was back there would have been thrown over that counter. Yep. He would have jumped that counter. No, that it would have been a black woman.
You think he would have let a brother smack him like that? No, he saw Jesus on the other side of that counter. He said that was Jesus.
Boy. That was Jesus Christo.
You know they be having all them candles. Boy.
Damn, man.
Boy, ain't no way. That was the brother.
He saw Jesus. Oh, I gotta catch my composure. Jesus just slapped me. What Chris Rock say? I can't believe Will Smith just slapped me. Oh man, my bad. Oh man. We got some more. I think was that the last video? Oh man. So let's go to the comments. If y'all got anything that y'all want to say or any questions, put it in the comments. Y'all got any videos y'all want to share? Put it in the comments before we get on up out of here, man. You can scroll up. You can just put them all on the screen.
Nehemiah say shalom. Tiffany Gordon. Diamond Blue. Shalom. Did you want me to put all of them up there?
Yeah, you can just scroll through and say shalom to everybody.
Shalom, Jasmine Brooks.
Shalom, sis.
Shalom, Katie Love.
Shalom, sis. Shalom. Yeah, skip one. Then Raya. No, okay. Shalom, sis.
Shalom, Nayo. Church of Louisville. Shalom.
Shalom. That it. All right. Shalom, everybody. If y'all got any questions, any videos y'all want to react to, let us know. He said that boy saw Jesus. Jesus, man. He was surprised. He like, Jesus. Man. All right, man. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High. This was another episode of Latter Days Activities. We'll see y'all next week. Shalom.
Shalom.